to Inside Keedra's Kitchen. I am Chef Keedra, and today I am bringing you inside my kitchen. I'm so excited that you decided to join me. You could be doing anything else, you could be watching someone else, but instead you decided to come with me into my kitchen, and for that I am grateful. Today I'm going to be making salmon breakfast quesadillas. You heard that right. Salmon breakfast quesadillas. They are so good. We're going to put some salmon in there. I have a little bit of bacon I'm going to put in there, just for the bacon lovers. Some eggs, some onions and peppers. I have some habanero cheddar cheese, and then we're going to put it in a spinach tortilla. All right. One thing that I do in my kitchen, since I'm bringing you into my kitchen, one thing that I love to do in my kitchen is fresh pressed, cold pressed juice. So good, so delicious. This concoction here is kale, apple, carrot, lemon, peach, and ginger. And it is delicious. Here, I'm going to show you. It's so good. Carrot is sweet. You can't even taste that it's kale in there because of the apple and the peach and it's just good. And the lemon. Not only is it good, but it's good for you. So I'm excited about it. All right, so we're gonna get started with these breakfast quesadillas. I'm gonna turn my oven on, not my oven, my stove, on medium. I have some grapeseed oil here. Inside my grapeseed oil, I have some thyme and some garlic. I'm just going to go ahead and coat the bottom of my pan with that. And then I'm going to get started on cutting up my peppers and my onions. I don't want too much oil because I'm also going to be putting bacon in here. You know, bacon renders a lot of fat. So we're not going to put too much oil, but just to get me started with the peppers and the onions, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of oil in here. There we go. All right, so right in here I have a white onion, a white Vidalia onion. I usually like to use sweet onions. However, the store, I haven't been able to find sweet onions lately, so let me just use the next best thing. Once I take off, this is the part I hate about cutting the onion, because you got to sit up here and like go back and forth and argue with the outside of it sometimes. See how time consuming it is? Like, come on, girl, get off of there. It's so annoying. Look, it just does not want to come out. Really? This is annoying. All right, there we go. Was it really that hard? And it was. All right, so I'm just gonna chop my onion. I'm trying not to cut myself. I'm not one of those like master choppers that you see that can just be like. That's not me, and I do not pretend for it to be me, because I do not want to cut my hands. I'm so afraid to do that. My pan is not quite hot yet, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these peppers. I'm going to let that onion go before I get onion eyes. I feel it coming on. Oh, no. Ooh, girl. Ooh. My onions be strong, boy. All right, so I have some sweet peppers, mini sweet peppers, and there's really no rhyme or reason as to how. Ooh, them onions get me every time. Oh my goodness, I hate it. Woo. Y'all don't be sitting there laughing at me, okay? There is no rhyme or reason as to how I'm gonna cut these peppers. I'm just gonna cut them, but right now I'm just cleaning out the inside of them. I really don't like this part either because, I mean, I don't know about you, but this is like tedious. And I'd be like, girl, come on. And it just takes me a little while to get the peppers cleaned out. All right, I see my, had a little smoke action going on. I think we had just washed the pans. I think that was a little bit of water from the bottom hitting that hot stove. So I really love like breakfast. Breakfast and brunch is my favorite time of the day. I love breakfast food. I love brunch food. I love to cook breakfast and brunch food. Like I really, really do. I'm gonna get one more. I love going out to brunch. I love getting with my homegirls and going out to brunch. Like brunch is like really a thing for me. I love catering brunch. I love personal chefing brunch. Like brunch is really my favorite time of day. I've even started like a brunch club here in Atlanta, and we go out to brunch once a month on a Sunday, and like that's how much I really love it. So I'm just gonna cut these into strips because I want them in my quesadillas. All right, I hear my oil sizzling from the little onion I put in there. So now, once I finish this, since it took me forever to get those seeds off those peppers, I'm probably gonna have more onion and peppers, but that's okay. I love onions too. Sometimes I like to, don't tell nobody this, y'all, because I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes I just like to take onion, saute it up, throw a little bit of salt on it, and just eat like some sauteed onions. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really so good. I love onions and peppers, sauteed onions and peppers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let those cook up. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit more so it cooks a little faster. I already have my bacon diced up. It's thick cut bacon. I have it diced up. I did it beforehand because I didn't want to walk away and have to clean my cutting board afterwards. I have some seasonings over here that I'm going to season these onions and peppers with. I have some like a blend of salt, pepper, and garlic. And then I have some smoked sea salt. It smells so amazing. My those peppers are still messing with my eyes. Whew. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, not the peppers, the onions. It's still messing with my eyes. Oh, girl. This smoked sea salt is so amazing. I'm just going to add a little bit to there for some flavor. And let that go ahead and begin cooking. Hey, all you foodies. I have the experience just for you. You've heard of a staycation, you've heard of a vacation, even a friendscation. Well, we're taking foodcations. That's right, we're taking vacations just to eat. We're traveling to cities all around the world to experience the local food culture within that city. Jamaica, New Orleans, Vegas, Napa, France, Italy. We're going there so that we can eat good. For more information, visit my website, www.keedraskitchen.com, and click on Foodcation. Don't miss out. Alrighty, so while we were on break, I went on ahead and I added the bacon. Excuse me. I went on ahead and added the bacon. Let me turn this down some. I added the bacon to the peppers and the onions, and it cooked up. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the salmon. Oh, I didn't even season my salmon. But I'm going to go ahead and season the salmon, and then I'm going to add it and cook it in the pan. Now, some of the bacon rendered some oil, just like I said it would, some grease. So I don't even have to add any oil to the pan to cook my salmon. If you have somebody that you're cooking for that does not eat bacon, then just take the grease out and before you put your salmon in, okay? I broke my salmon up into little pieces so that it will cook a little faster. Plus, I'm not going to be putting the whole salmon in there. I'm going to end up breaking this down and chopping it up. So it's going to be like kind of chopped salmon. Okay, go ahead and season the other side of it. Put it in the pan. And there we go. And all we got to do at this point is to just let that salmon cook. Alrighty, so now that the salmon has cooked, I'm going to go ahead and pull it apart. I'm just using some tongs to pull it apart. Some nice salmon chunks. Here we go. And that's it. So I'm going to add it to my onions and my peppers and my bacon. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my eggs after this. All right, so now that we have our salmon and our peppers done, we have our eggs done, and I also went ahead and shredded the habanero cheddar. I'm going to take this tortilla and just put it in the pan just to kind of warm it up. It loosens the tortilla up a little bit, and then that way it makes it a lot easier when I fold it to fold, okay? You don't want to leave it in there too long. You just want to get it warmed up. That's it. That's all. That's it, and that is all. All right. All right. So now I'm going to take my salmon, peppers, and onion mixture. I'm going to add it to one side. Get some more of those onion and peppers down the bottom. This is going to be so good, so good, so good, so good. Okay. All right. I'm going to add my eggs on top of that because remember, this is a breakfast quesadilla. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese on top of that. I like the habanero because it gives it a little bit of spice and kick. Right. So now that I have that going, I still have my pan on medium. I'm just trying to get this all in there. Move that out the way so you guys can see. Still have my pan on medium. And then I'm going to take the tortilla and put it in the pan to toast up. All right? All right, guys. So now that we've flipped it on both sides, It's nice and toasted. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Ooh, look at it. Inside, sides. So good. Daijha, you wanna come taste this? I'm getting my assistant Daijha. Ooh, if I can get the plate. Get my assistant Daijha to come and taste it with me. Here you go, Daijha. Well, you know what? We can leave the sriracha off because we got that habanero cheese. I'm not trying to burn my lips off. I like heat, but not that much heat. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Let's taste it. Let's bite into it.
Sounds really
good.
Good?
That is really good. The bacon. If you want your bacon crispy, I put my bacon in there with the onions and the peppers. But if you want your bacon crispy, then take the onions and the peppers out and then cook the chopped bacon. Okay? My bacon isn't crispy, but I'm getting more of the flavor than crispiness. Good?
A little bit of the cheese pour too.
Mm-hmm. You're tasting a little bit of heat from the habanero?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I get excited when it's eating time. Makes me want to dance, girl. So good. All right, guys. This wraps up this episode. Salmon breakfast quesadilla. I hope that you try it at home.